This is Falstaff, and you are watching Brutally Delicious with Bruce Moore.
Hey, welcome to Brutally Delicious. I'm Bruce Moore. Today we've got a great show in store for you. Keeping in line with that theme we set up, we're traveling around the globe, catching up with metal bands everywhere. We're going to go to New York this time and speak with the guys in the black metal band, the Imperial Crypt. And if you stay tuned, we're going to see what they have cooked up for us today. For those not familiar with the band, Imperial Crypt, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
History lesson. We're blackened, melodic blackened death metal band. I don't know, whatever you want to call us, but we're from New York. We're from White Plains, New York.
The blackened forests of Westchester County, New York.
Yeah, exactly. Where all the church burners hang out.
Yeah. We're pretty much the only black metal band in like a 40-50 mile radius around the area. It's really bad. Like we have to travel to play because there's just so little black metal around Westchester.
There's no black metal. There's no metal. There's no metal here. There's no venues.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a good place to be any type of metal band, really, but we make do.
Yeah, in terms of our influences, we take a lot from Swedish black metal mainly, which verges on like melodic black metal, a lot of dissection, but also Norwegian bands like Emperor and Enthroned and Mayhem.
Don't forget the Austrians, Asmodeus and Belphegor.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Can't forget the Austrians.
What's the story behind the name of the band?
Yeah, so I'll take this one.
I want to say, I know it. I don't know.
It sounds cool.
The Imperial Crypt is a tomb located in Vienna that houses the remnants of the Habsburg monarchy, which were the rulers of the Holy Roman Empire for a very long period of time. We take the name because it sort of represents a death of religion, a death of tyranny and nationalism and expansionism, and so we take a lot from that, and our lyrics often coincide with that.
And it doesn't get any more black metal than that.
Yeah, a tomb.
A tomb with dead Christians in it.
Yeah. Oh, you're done? You done? Sorry, history lessons.
It's because you're a film major.
Yeah.
You're a thrasher.
Thrash people don't know anything. They don't even know history. As long as they have their camo shorts, they're fine.
Every single pair of shorts I have are black camo.
Nothing wrong with that.
we got some metal uniform.
Your disc, Demise of the Seventh Realm, was released back in July. Now that it's complete, how do you feel about it? Are you satisfied? And is there anything you wish you could go back and change if you had a chance to?
I wish we could re-record a lot of it. I feel like we've become better musicians since the time of the recording, and also in terms of production quality a little bit. It was just an EP.
Honestly, a lot of I wish that we could use a little bit better equipment in terms of the amplification, because a lot of times we're using a combo amp, a cheap combo amp, the Line 6. And dude, the quality was not really what we wanted it to be. And honestly, if we could, we would love to re-record it. And we're still really happy with the end result, though.
Oh, yeah.
And we're, when we released the EP, we got a lot of positive feedback, and we're really happy with it. I mean, there obviously are some things that we would like to change, but as a whole, we're very happy.
Look how young we are, and we already produce really good quality.
Yeah, I mean, we're very proud of it. We're very proud of it.
Exactly.
You working on any new material? If so, when can we expect it?
We are working on new material. It's difficult for all of us, since we all go to different colleges after those two, to write and record any time that's not a break, like during the summer, the spring. So we're working on stuff, and I'll probably have an album released all together towards the end of this year, early next year. But definitely expect to hear some stuff from us in the future.
What's your writing process like? You guys all write together? Or is it more the efforts of one particular member of the band?
Kind of hard because we can only write during the months of December through March because we have to book time in the woods to run out there and truly meditate among the trees. So it's really difficult because I mean you can only do it if snow's on the ground and you have to get all the war paint out.
At least one part of your body needs to get frostbitten.
Yeah,
so.
right. And then it gets kind of hard to play guitar when your fingers are frozen together. So
hands are black.
Really, Max is really. I see Max as the main Imperial Crypt writer.
Yeah, I mean, the songs that we have on our EP were sort of written spaced out, and so we didn't really get a chance to collaborate that much.
Yeah.
So with the new songs that we're writing, we're collaborating a lot more. We're gonna have it's gonna go a lot quicker. We're gonna have some good stuff.
It still has that Maiden dynamic where Dave Murray may write a song, but Steve Harris goes in and Steve Eyes it to make it. He goes in and like Steve Eyes it to make it sound like Maiden. It's kind of like this. Like we'll write something, but then Max will Imperial Crypt Eyes it. If that makes sense.
I like your making that perfect.
Yeah.
When you write, are you writing with the live setting in mind? Or is that not even a thought? You're writing the song for the song's sake?
We really, honestly, we write for the song's sake. If the song has merit, it'll sound good when performed, and so we really write for the song and music, not for the performance.
You guys have any touring plans in support of any of the records?
We would love to. We would love to.
So back to being a black metal band in New York.
Yeah. I mean, if we were in the middle of Europe right now, that'd be a lot easier. But as we said before, black metal not really that huge in New York, so. I mean, as soon as we get the opportunity, we're definitely there, but until then, we're going to just, keep writing and keep gigging around the area till we can actually tour.
Yep, true that.
Any labels out there, feel free. You know where to contact us.
Needed.
Yeah, we'll, we'd be very excited too. Just saying, throwing that out there. Give it a try.
Do you have any rituals before you hit the stage? If so, what are they?
Tune, retune, tune again, then tune again.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't really have any other rituals that we have. We're not really that neurotic yet. In a couple of years, maybe, though.
Our manager's the neurotic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
I know our
compensates for all of our neurosis.
It just, incomprehensible screaming. That might be it.
But yeah, none so far.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing that's ever happened to you in one of your shows or on stage? Let's try and keep it PG-13 because it's a family-related show.
Probably that one show with the fake blood and the chocolate sauce everywhere.
So this band before us had a friend that they brought into the audience who showed up with a necklace built of a spine of an animal, and he brought this gigantic juice container full of fake blood, and when his band started, he started spraying it on the audience,
Just
spraying it on the band, got on the stage, which was carpeted, so there was blood, there was sticky
it was chocolate
carpet.
sauce and red food.
The dude got kicked out, and the band before us had to spend about 20 minutes cleaning this stuff up. So not only did we have to go on stage with a sticky carpet, which eventually almost caused me and Chris to fall, it cut into our set time because it took so much time to clean it up. So that was a horrible night.
You lost your cab.
If you're gonna spray fake blood everywhere, use real fake blood. Real blood.
And you remember the other show where you almost fell off the back of the flatbed truck because there was no room to perform.
Yeah. We were playing a show on the back of a flatbed outside of a pub, and he was moving around and jumping up and down.
We kind of winged a cover that wasn't going our way.
Yeah.
And I started jumping and dancing, which almost knocked him off the flatbed.
So we're leaning precariously on this little side thing that's built off the side of the flatbed. And he's jumping up and down, things shaking like this. I'm trying not to fall over and crack my head open.
And then you lost your tooth.
Oh my god.
I lost my tooth at one venue we played at in Brooklyn. That was funny.
That was great.
I think that's the extent of
That was a really fun show, though. So
We got to headline after a touring act.
That was cool. Also with that one show too. One of the band before us, I think the guy
the singer passed out.
The guy collapsed on
out.
stage while he was singing, and his band kept playing. So for about 15 minutes, this guy was passed out on stage while his band kept playing. We don't. And I think didn't he get wheeled away
I
or
think he
something?
was all right. I think they
I
carried
hope
him
he was
out,
okay.
but I don't know.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
What would fans be surprised to find on your iPod?
Oh, you're gonna start with me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I got my nice dosage of Taylor Swift, my Sum 41, and my Ricky Martin. Hilarious though. The band before Ricky Martin is our former grindcore project. So right after I'm done finishing with listening to that, it just slides very wonderfully into Livin' La Vida Loca. So I get my nice fill of diversity.
Now actual metal.
And as for my actual metal, everything from Winter Sun, Vital Remains, Tear, Insiferum, Dismember, everything. Every metal genre you can think of.
So I have a lot of Disney songs. It seems my favorites are from like The Little Mermaid and Lion King and Hunchback of Notre Dame, Princess and the Frog. So I have to have those on my iPod. Anime songs, J-pop. That's also big on my playlist. And
What about your beautiful, amazing masterpieces?
Does it come with a Mini Cooper and a share DVD too, dude?
What?
A lot of music come with like a Mini Cooper and a share DVD too.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that from the from you. We'll get to that in a couple minutes, but yeah. So also video game music. So I got like Skyrim's main theme, all the soundtrack from Skyrim, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, all that good stuff. But in terms of music that I can be proud of, I'm really into Dissection, Winter Sun. I'm really into Old Morbid Angel and let's see, Entombed. I'm really into older death metal, older black metal.
Classical, bro.
Classical.
My iPod really doesn't deviate much. I have classical, classic rock, and heavy metal. I even play classical, so I got the nails going. But I'm mainly a thrash guy. I'm kind of the odd man out. I'm the thrash guy. I got Overkill, love Overkill, Cauldron Born, Fate's Warning, early Fate's Warning with John Arch, and a bunch of underground bands that nobody's really ever heard of. I'm the hipster.
He's the hipster.
I'm the
now.
hipster.
Yeah,
He is the hipster.
I'm the hipster.
And what would you be surprised to see on my iTunes? Everything. I'm a music student, so I go through jazz, I go through classical, I go through everything.
Hair in my beard.
So I really do have
It happened.
a completely scattered array of everything. Gets kind of touched on if you scroll through my iTunes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not one of those metal elitists though. As far as I'm concerned, if it's pissed off and there's distortion and screaming, it's metal. And I like it to an extent.
Oh my god, I will debate you on that for hours.
Okay, so that's why we're gonna stop the argument.
That's why we're gonna stop.
That's why we're gonna stop, because it's gonna spiral off into an
That
argument.
will go into an argument. And we'll be here for
Absolutely.
hours.
Off camera, we'll have an argument.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back.
This will
Rest assured.
continue later.
After
Rest
we finish.
assured, we're gonna have an argument after.
Yes, we will.
Done.
Absolutely.
Do you consider yourself to be a foodie of sorts?
We're all over 200 pounds.
Yeah, just look malnourished.
Yeah, serious. I think we all pretty much enjoy our food.
Yeah.
Big time.
What's next for Imperial Crypt?
Things. The future.
Well,
That's the same question.
yeah, I mean, we really want to tour at some point. Right now, we released our EP. We're recording new material, and we're just gonna gig as much as possible during the summer. Hopefully, we can attract labels. We can attract some booking agents, people that can help us tour. Hopefully, at some point, we can go to Europe, and that would be amazing because Europe has such an amazing scene, and I would love to be able to play in like Germany and the UK and Norway. That would be amazing.
But who's got money?
Yeah, exactly. But we need the money.
Expensive to cross the Atlantic.
We need the money.
Little college kids homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.
All right, so now we're at my favorite part of the show, and unfortunately we're doing this via remote. So if you want to go ahead and take the camera, we're going to follow you into the kitchen and we'll see what you've got cooked up for us today. Keep it metal.
Hello, I'm Max.
Hi, I'm Chris.
We're from Imperial Crypt and we're here to teach you today how to make Black Metal Cupcakes.
The devil's food cupcakes, the blackest of all cupcakes.
Truly cupcakes that can fulfill the devil's hunger.
In order to get started, we're going to give you the ingredients to make the cake portion of these cupcakes.
First, you need 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder,
You need 3/4 cups of hot water,
3 cups of flour,
1 teaspoon of baking soda,
1 teaspoon of baking powder,
1 1/4 teaspoons of salt,
1 1/2 cups of unsalted butter,
2 1/4 cups of sugar,
4 eggs, 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
and 1 cup of sour cream to top it all off.
For the first step, we'll hand you over to AJ and BJ.
Hi, I'm AJ,
And BJ.
and we're going to show you the first steps to making your black metal cupcakes. Step 1, preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
Second step is to get yourself some nice cupcake trays, tins, whatever you like to call them. We call them whatever we want because we're black metal.
Sure. And your third step is going to be to mix your cocoa and your hot water.
And whisk until smooth.
You have to make sure the water's hot when you put it in, otherwise the cocoa will not dissolve properly. Oh, we got this thing. We're good.
Alright. Usually we're used to cooking like to make
Step 2. In a separate bowl, we're going to mix together our flour,
flour right here,
our baking powder,
right here. Okay.
baking soda,
So use a bowl. There
and
goes
salt.
my stomach. That's not going on. Oh, there it goes again. Terrible.
And we're done soon.
And I'm just going to whisk the dry ingredients together, just to incorporate them all. And that's step 2.
Step 3, you need to put your butter and sugar into a medium heated saucepan and melt it and stir gently. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is a very interesting step. I feel like this is going to be a lot of work for me. I get the incredibly hard task of unwrapping butter because I'm not allowed near the stove. I feel like I'm being discriminated against. You hate guitarists. I see how it is. My hands are all sticky. Can't find where to unwrap the butter. Laugh at me. This is insulting, man. I feel like you think I'm stupid or something.
I do. Don't get me wrong, I do.
Did you pour the sugar in
Alright,
that?
and now you pour in the sugar.
It's beautiful. It's looking beautiful. You can't see it, but it looks
Yep,
beautiful.
and you're gonna stir it until it's all melted.
Make sure the heat setting is on medium to low. You get to see the butter all melting.
So with step 4, we're going to pour the mixture that we just had of the sugar and the butter into a bowl.
This is so tenuous.
There you go. And we are going to beat it with a hand mixer on a low level until it cools.
4 to 5 minutes.
4 to 5 minutes. So 5 minutes later, we're going to take the butter mixture that we just beated and is now cooled.
Easy to work.
I don't know.
We'll make it work. It's fine.
So you're going to put your hand mixer on the same setting that you had before, a low setting, and you're going to beat the mixture while pouring in your eggs.
The chicken's gloriously sacrificed for the good of our cupcakes. Praise Satan.
There you go.
And after your eggs, you're gonna put in your vanilla.
Wait a second.
Did you sacrifice anything for the vanilla?
Plants. I don't know if that counts.
You're sacrificing plants, cows, whatever. It's good enough.
Okay, now we're going to pour in the vanilla extract.
Can I be referred to as your lovely assistant?
Absolutely, I will refer to you as that from now on. Okay. So this is what your mixture should look like at this point. Now we're going to pour in the cocoa mixture. Wait a sec. And be sure to scrape the sides of the bowl so that you can make sure that there's nothing that gets left out on the sides.
You want these cupcakes to be perfect. Black metalist of cupcakes.
Okay, now we're going to pour in the cocoa powder.
As much as you can.
There you go.
I don't think you want to mix it. It's kind of hard to
Yeah,
spoon it in while
there we
mixing.
go. Yeah, the consistency at this point is pretty gelatinous, so you might just want to.
Nice word.
Fuck you. Oh, cut. Sorry.
This is quite tedious. Do not get discouraged. The cupcakes are worth it.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
Yeah. Here, let's get a spoon for this.
Yeah, because this is most inconvenient.
Just use this.
Alright, let's get the rest of this out. I wish my hands were bigger. I can't hold the bowl. It's like falling. This is terrible.
Here.
Same reason
Alright,
why-
let's beat what we have so far. So we're gonna want to get the rest of the cocoa powder in there, but it may take a while because at this point it's kind of difficult to get out of the bowl because
It's not really, doesn't move very well. Having armor doesn't help. The fact that I'm losing circulation in my wrist.
yeah.
I have really small hands. It makes guitar and other things that can be okay. Spoon would be nice. Alright, if you're still following us up to this point, and you've probably lost track of what step you're on as we have, you'll probably be wondering why we have a bowl of sour cream in front of us. Well, honestly, take every ingredient you have, throw them out the window, peg your neighbors, dump them on their cars, do whatever you want, clog the exhaust pipes, have fun with it, but it's time for tacos. You don't need any of this now. We're gonna start, everybody get out the taco shells, get the beef, let's go, come on.
You just wasted all of your money.
Yes, we have conned you. That is how this works.
But in actuality, the sour cream is gonna make the cupcakes nice and moist and fluffy.
Only Satan would ever come up with the idea to put sour cream in cupcakes. It sounds like a bad practical joke in middle school.
So we're going to take the mixture that we just had of the cocoa powder, and we are going to pour it into the dry ingredients that we made at the beginning of the video.
If you all still remember that. I know that feels like an eternity ago.
You're going to mix, and you are going to pour, here, help me out with this lovely assistant.
Oh yay, I get to do something.
You are going to scrape in the sour cream into the final mixture.
You know, other than the fact that it looks like whipped cream, I was honestly about to taste some of it. But I guess eating sour cream is probably not the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, it's not going to taste that good.
I love sour cream though. Can we make tacos next? I like tacos. Can we have tacos for dinner?
We're already making cupcakes.
But I want tacos. I like tacos. You have a problem with that?
Yeah, I do. I don't think the two will mix very well.
Big
Although
taco.
actually sour cream's in both, so maybe.
Can we make taco flavored cupcakes?
That'll be our next video. Okay, so with all the ingredients in your large bowl, you're going to mix it at the same speed you were doing before.
back.
Now that the mix is
Aye.
ready, we can pour it into our little cupcake cups and put it in the oven.
It's going fine. Let's see if they can take this on sales. Oh,
I'm gonna fill them up about 3/4 of the way up the sleeve.
This seems so not easy. It's not, man. Where's the sausage? I don't know. Hey, yo, Ma!
As you can see, making cupcakes for hours with this log has driven us rather insane.
Yeah, I already came insane. I was gift wrapped insane.
Yeah, that's true.
So you watch like you see me, and now I'm back. And now we're making cupcakes again.
Exactly. I didn't mention you're one of my favorite people ever, BJ.
I love you. Thanks. You're welcome.
Remember, try to not get too much around the sides.
Alright, next one.
Yep.
I hope. We got this, barely.
We do this. Teamwork.
No,
It's
we
all
can't.
teamwork.
No, we can't. All we're good at is being Italian. This is not Italian.
And there we go.
Give me the spoon.
I mean, this is a pretty good example of like how not to do it, I guess.
We got a camera right here, buddy.
But we can always fix it. Yeah. See how they're all uneven and lopsided?
It's supposed to be 3/4. Like, I guess this would be a good example.
Yeah, this is
The
good.
first one would be a good
This
example.
one works.
That one, yeah, see the camera. Yeah, look at this camera.
Ah.
That would be a good example. There we go. Give me a hug. Okay. In the oven? Into the oven. Again at 350. For that amount of time that, I don't know. We'll give you the time later. Alright.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, got it. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So late for the sun.
Thank you, son.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll do this.
Yes.
We'll return shortly when our cupcakes are done.
Right.
And now it's time to make everyone's favorite part of the cupcakes, the icing.
Yup.
So that the ingredients we're gonna need: 2 sticks of butter.
Not butter.
Here's butter.
Not butter.
Cup and a half.
Oh,
cream cheese.
hey, almost fell out. Almost fell. Almost fell out.
We're good.
It almost.
Cup and a half cream cheese. 4 cups of confectionery sugar. And 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yo, I feel like Paula Dean. Let's take a butter, y'all.
These cupcakes are coming out to be pretty good. With the amount of butter we've been throwing in these things,
Yeah, they're in the oven and now.
it smells
I
great.
love oven onions. And more Paula Dean. Yay.
First, gonna throw your butter in. Plus the cream cheese on in there.
Yeah, my hands are full of butter right now. I should be mixing it. I'll hold the bowl. I'll be your spot,
And you're just
bro.
gonna mix these two together to start.
Spot me, bro. I got you. I think you do a little higher.
Maybe. Are you sure? Just gonna pour it.
You want to do that trick that our manager does? Because she's like all crazy.
Yeah, if you want to try that, okay, but I'll be back here. I'm sure it worked.
Oh, it did work! Huh, I did it. And now we add not like a teaspoon, not like a half a cup, not like a whole cup, like this whole box is going in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, your entire 4 cups of confectionery sugar,
that's how much it is? Oh,
that's 4 cups.
it's a bag of this size.
As well as your 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You go right in there. Where did you? Still good.
Yeah, sauce.
We're using the whole thing, so
Yeah, I just didn't want to have it go everywhere.
it's the fun part.
I know, but then it's just like.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
I think we'll do it. We are Italians. We could wing anything.
That's true, but this is not our kitchen.
I mean, it will work.
I don't feel like cleaning
It
up.
will work. It might not be up to code, but it'll work. Let's mix this really low.
All right, so we're gonna take it on low speed.
Very low. I think I got decent addiction.
You want to do this? I'll hold the bowl.
See.
Yeah.
That's looking pretty good right there.
That's looking good.
Oh, yeah. I said, oh.
That's a good.
Hey, we're back.
Hi, camera.
We finally finished our cupcakes. So we made little black metal homages right here. We have Dead Cupcake. We have Abath Cupcake. We have Demonez Cupcake. And we have Gaul Cupcake.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're special.
Where's
Yeah.
the deal, cupcake?
So now we are going to make
Our own.
Yes, we're going to do each band member.
Yeah.
Because that's clearly the most black metal thing you can do. Is make a
Exactly.
cupcake of yourself.
Somebody take
Exactly.
Somebody take that on that.
It's what Satan wills.
You know what? Fine.
It's satin, man.
Well, at least it has the same, like the icing's the same skin tone as me.
Pasty.
Well, we tried.
Do we all get to hold them up to the camera?
We attempted to
We
make
tried.
our corpse paint.
I think I did mine on the wrong side.
I guess
That's fine.
this is.
These are our cupcakes.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we can end with this is Imperial Crypt and you're watching Brutally Delicious. This
We're
is how you make
fantastic
black metal
artists, as you
cupcakes.
can
This
tell.
is literally a great way to make up.
And maybe we can come back and make sauce that'll like that. We'll be done.
Hey guys, is this technically cannibalism?
That sounds like a good idea.
Throw my face right into this.